Yo, what is good, everybody? It is your boy FREE coming back with it again. And it's been a minute since I've did one of these videos. We're still chugging along here on our Nvidia Shield TV. I purchased this when it came out, so I've been a Shield user since day one. And what's kind of cool, well, not really cool. I mean, it was kind of interesting how I was led up to the Shield. I really like the whole media center. I mean, the first thing I got into, like I guess you could say a media hub or any kind of media player, whatever, was actually the old Xbox. And what's funny is, there's been a few things over the years that have been happening with the original Xboxes, and I kind of slept on it. That was that who I would say my first real foray, I guess if you want to say into like that kind of stuff, like homebrew, whatever. I don't know if it was the Wii, man, because I mean I'm even I was doing stuff even before that, but like the whole Twilight, what is it, the Twilight hack? Yeah, and then, but I don't think it was because I think it might have been Xbox Media Center because or the Xbox mod because for some reason I remember using WMC, and I'm assuming that that was forked over from a Xbox Media Center for Xbox, or if you just want to call it XBMC. So I'm thinking that the whole Xbox scene was slightly before that because yeah, I've been doing it for a while. I don't know how long. It's been a minute. But anyway, so we did the Xbox thing for a while. Just got a Ouya, and that that was kind of more of like a little little console. It didn't have a big audience, but I had the Ouya and I was on the Ouya forum for a while, and that was kind of a fun little machine. Right away, got into it and jailbroke it. That was the thing to do with those little machines because you were kind of stuck to their is it the Discovery store? I'm not sure. To the storefront on the Ouya for games. I'd imagine, so you were kind of stuck with that. So if you jailbroke it back in the day, you were able to get like the Google Play store and all that. So I gotta turn this mic up a little bit. Sorry guys. You could get the Google Play store. So you were able to get other games besides what came with the Ouya store. So that was kind of cool for a while. And then, throughout just messing with that, the whole hype, people wanted the Ouya 2. That was the thing. And, yeah, Ouya 2, let's see all these things we could do to make it better. And then, once that kind of never materialized, but I don't know if Razer, the company Razer bought Ouya or something like that, or something like that fell through, and then they kind of the Ouya 2 ended up becoming like that little Razer thing, that little Razer Android box or whatever. I don't know if that's, it didn't really become that, but that's kind of like I I think I could be wrong, I'm going on some years ago, but I believe that Razer bought the Ouya, and then instead of coming with the Ouya 2, they just kind of did their own little thing there, and then that was kind of looked at as the successor to the Ouya. So that was kind of cool there. Yeah, I have to turn this mic up. I know it sounds a little low, but yeah. So that was definitely but I almost got it, man. I swear, because I think even if you were like an Ouya user or something and subscribed to the, it might have been the actual Ouya or one Ouya forum. I don't know if they had an official forum or not, but if you were actually subscribed there or something somehow, but you got a discount. Like I think it was what was it like 149 or 199 or something, and they gave you $50 off. I was so close to pre-ordering it, man. I was like, yeah, this is the thing, but after a while, just being on that site and so this is so we went from Xbox Media Center on an OG Xbox to Oya, and then was almost gonna do the Razer thing, but then just started hearing about the Shield, and people like, yeah, Nvidia Shield, Nvidia is the way to go, and it can be $200, a little more, but it'll be worth it. And I would say, man, I use my Shield pretty much, almost daily, and it's been pretty well, now where we're at with things advancing and stuff. I'm hoping, if they do a Shield 2, I'm sure it's gonna be rather nice, but yeah, this little machine, it's held up, and the whole reason for this video today is because it's still getting upgrades. So that's pretty awesome, So in the end, instead of going with the Razor, I ended up with the Razor. I don't know what it is, like Razor Riptide or Razor Saw or Razor something, And I don't think it did that well. Like, people were already like into other things, and I don't think it got like a whole lot of updates, and it kind of just like stood where it's at. So, in the end, I made the investment, paid a little more, and got the Shield, and I would say it's worth it. It's been a pretty darn good little machine. I'm hoping they come out with the I'm due for an upgrade. It handles my needs, well. I mean, I'm a GeForce now. I'm a founders member on well, of course with this Shield, and we were like the beta test for it, and I digged what it was. So I signed up for the founders membership right away, and I GeForce now on here. I'll do some retro arc. I mean, I don't have heavy streaming or gaming, too heavy gaming demands. I mean, with GeForce Now, it's over the cloud, and I got a moderate gaming PC, so for my needs, it's been pretty good. I got Kodi right there. Love Kodi, and very familiar with Kodi because, as I mentioned, I was Xbox Media Center for Xbox, which progressed. I don't know if you could say it became Kodi or that's what Kodi kind of was built off of. But so, I was pretty comfortable with the Kodi right there. And yeah, I just like this machine. But I will definitely if they release a second version or if Steam comes with, I'm holding out. There's gonna be something worth our money that's gonna be nice and new and I guess you could say technologically advanced. So we'll see. But let's go ahead and dig into it. So there is an upgrade today. I think it was 9.2. So if I check, it should pop up. It's weird. Oh yeah, look. Shield Experience upgrade 9.2. So we gotta see what's up in here. Oro, Oro 3D must be like something. Okay, yeah. If you have yeah, let's see an Oro 3D decoder. I should get something like that. Or like a DAC or something nice. But like I said, I don't really, there's the typical GeForce Now, Fortnite of course. Yep, some new ones there are fairly new, and they do they have the GeForce Now blog every Thursdays, so that's tomorrow, right? Yeah, I think that's tomorrow. What are we today? Is yeah, so they should have something new there. But all right, so let's go ahead and, we'll go ahead and check out what we got going on here. Oro, just, description of the games there for GeForce Now. Then there's a couple other of enhancements over here. All right. I'm this one I'm kind of I don't know. I mean, I don't use the Google Home, I guess. I don't know. No one issues, but You know what I do? I use Alexa. I don't know. Well, that's Amazon, so I'm hoping I'm safe there. Because I got the Echo speakers and I got my smart lights and stuff, so I'm hoping that won't, you know, mess that up. I have Google Home, of course it's in the Shield and I have it on my phone. I just, the Amazon Echo speakers are there, so it's pretty convenient for me. So I'll have, okay, so you gotta visit support to reconfigure. So I may have to do that. Here's some bugs. So yeah, look, they have a couple of bugs. So all right, you know, yeah, definitely. See, they're on it with this shield. That's what's shield drive filling up. Wow. Yeah, we got quite a bit here. Look, but that's cool that they are that they're addressing all those. It's pretty awesome. Wow. Fixed when and sometimes I'll have that Alexa shield skill, like something will happen to me, and generally what I do is I'll just like reset the shield. I'll have to go to my phone, make sure it's like showing there. I'll enable and disable it, and usually that works fine. Sometimes, my remote will go out of sync, and then I'll spend some time. I'll have to hook up like a controller. Like I don't know, I've never did that with Bluetooth. Like I'm sure I could hook up a Bluetooth controller, but I do got a couple wired controllers around. Like I got a Logitech F310, so I'll plug it in and then I'll try to mess with the Bluetooth in the apps and clear the cache and do all that and reset and try to reset the firmware on the remote. And it'll pair back eventually, but I've never ran into any of these issues for the most part. The only issue I have, like I said, is with the remote. I liked the original Shield controller myself. I really did, and then I broke it unfortunately. But I mean, of course, these other controllers work good. But one thing I noticed it's specific. I don't know if anybody else had the PewDiePie game from the I don't know if it's for Shield TV or just Android. It's probably on different ported all over. Excuse me. The PewDiePie game. I can't get any other controller to work with it. Like they're not mapping right. It's weird. I mean, I have a few, so the only one that's ever worked with it is the actual Shield controller. Like, yeah, it works. It's weird. Like I'll put in other controllers and they don't map right. Like the start or the action buttons, whatever. You can't even play it because nothing works with other controllers except the Shield, the controller that actually came with the Shield TV. So that's kind of weird. I don't know if that's for certain games because I know there is like Nvidia Shield games. Like what are they? I can't even think of, but made for Shield, I guess. What is one of them? Like Contrast, like that game Contrast, and there's a few others. I don't know if that oh gosh. Contrast though I know is one. And maybe this PewDiePie is one, but yeah, that's kind of an issue with that. But yeah, let's go ahead and do it, I wanted to give a little bit of talking, just kind of shed some history on, how I got into all this. Basically, like I said, from Xbox Media Center for Xbox and onto the Ouya, then mess with Cody on that, and then onto the Shield. And now what's funny is I broke out my OG Xboxes. I'm about to upgrade some hard drives and those and whatnot. And I was away for years. I mean, once I got my Shield, whenever this came out, I probably put those down. I wasn't really doing the whole Xbox thing. So, now they have Xbox Media Center for gamers. You can still put Xbox Media Center for Xbox on as an all. I did that last night, put it on as an alternative dash, got it hooked up to my network, share right away. And I'm not going to stream vid, but I used to. That was how I would stream a video back in the day. I mean, now I'll use the Shield or a computer for that, but just if I want to listen to some quick audio, like that's kind of cool. And then, the Milkdrop. What's really cool though is I've seen a couple posts, and I should look into that for people looking for the original Milkdrop presets for the Xbox Media Center. As you know, with Milkdrop over time, they improved a little bit. They're on like Milkdrop 3. So really I believe the only ones that work for the Xbox Media Center is the Milkdrop 1.0. And years later now they're kind of hard to find. So I was looking for that and I seen a couple people asking for them, and I even found, I think, a torrent with somebody that had them, but it's not seeded anymore, and it's years old, and it's a couple of packs. They're a couple megabytes. They're like preset packs, but when I grabbed one of my other Xboxes, I was like, I was gonna remod it, and I thought, well, wait a minute, I'll upgrade it, but I want to get into to the milk drop stuff again. So what's cool is luckily I checked and I have what I think, and I've seen, like I said, I should reach out to those people in those posts, maybe on Reddit or something. I have what I think is the original Xbox Media Center 1.0 like presets. It might be all of them because the packs that I've seen on there's one guy and his name is Kevin Soratori or something, you know. And he had a torrent for like 7 or 8 of them, and the packs are like 1 megabyte, so they're not big. And it's they'll say like 3, 4 thousand. I got a couple packs. I got one that says like 8,445 or something. I got one that says 90 packs, but then I got a big pack that's like a 40 megabyte pack. So, it could be all those separate packs that were out there into one pack, and it's called Equinox. And, I remember seeing that. Like, that was the Milk Drop preset, and it's like 50 megabytes. So I ended up FTPing it onto the OG, this other OG Xbox the other night, and now that I got to set up with the Xbox Media Center for gamers, I just wanted to connect to my share really quick, my network share, and play some music, and I was digging it. Just going back looking at those visuals. I mean, with my Xbox, I'm just regular RCA. I should do the HDMI mod or get something like that, like HDMI. I've seen them those cords for like $12. I don't know how good they are. And they have that mod, but it's like I think it's like $200, and I don't know if I want to go through the hassle of installing that, but it just was kind of cool to reminisce, looking at those milk drop visuals, just jamming some tunes because I did that back in the day. But okay, I just wanted to get down a little and do a little bit of talking. I haven't did a video like this for a while, and I don't know. But it's kind of cool. We got a new shield upgrade, so we'll just go ahead and look through all this. And yeah, a lot of bugs though. That's good. It's good that they're still addressing stuff like that with this machine, and definitely awesome. Like with some of those Android devices, you buy them and they'll get an upgrade and they're done. I mean, don't know if we'll get the new Android upgrade, but we're still getting Shield Experience upgrades. So let's go ahead and I'm gonna do the whole works. Usually I'll just download, but I like to do it all at once. So and I'm hardwired, so it shouldn't be too bad. Thinking fairly okay here. Look, almost a gigabyte, 900 megabytes. So there we go. But like I said, over here it shouldn't be too bad. I mean, if I was Wi-Fi wireless, I'd probably be a little slower, but we're hardwired, so we should be able to, if everything goes right, we should be able to, and I still got I got enough space, quite a bit. I think I got like 40 gigabytes left, so we're still good. You know that issue that it said addressing the shield hard drive filling up or something. That might have been an issue because I noticed back in the day, like I don't have a lot of space on here. I think it's like a six. I put a 64 gigabyte SD card, but I didn't seem to do a lot back in the day. But I remember it just seemed like I was like full. Like my storage, I had like a couple gigabytes left, you know, and I mean now I have like 40 gigabytes left, and it seems like I put a lot more stuff on, and so I don't know. Maybe there was a bug like that. But I'm all right. Let's go ahead and let's get into our shield here. I know I went a little longer than I normally would, but that's okay. At first, when I was first getting into this, my mindset was like, well, I'm gonna go ahead and do a quick video, but I thought it'd be nice to give a little bit of dialogue, you know. So let's see. You know, sometimes you get kind of worried after these updates, but kind of good being hardwired too, because we know my internet's a little more reliable than if I was Wi-Fi. So, for almost a gigabyte, 990 megabyte upgrade, that wasn't too bad. So, and then, so yeah, the whole experience to go from there to upgraded, on my machine anyway. Like I said, it's going to vary depending on your connection. It might take whatever, I'm saying that, let's say about 5 or 10 minutes on mine. So just like I said, if Wi-Fi, it'd probably be like maybe 10 to 20. I don't know. But cool. It's really cool to still, that they're still working on this bad boy. I'm pretty devoted, so you know, I mean, even if I don't necessarily need it, it just I'll probably get the shield too. I mean, I'm hoping they stick with a lot of the same format, but just new stuff. Don't get rid of a GeForce Now or any of that. Oh, I gotta go over here. Got Hockaloogie. My trash can. But yeah, I'm gonna finish this, and then it's a nice day today. So I think I'm gonna go ahead and got some time to get some things done. I'm gonna take my dog for a walk though, for sure, because it's kind of been a little cool, but the weather over here will have snowy day and then nice day. It's like supposed to be almost 70 today, so that's perfect, I can tell it's nice. I mean, I had, I usually keep my windows closed, but I have my window open now, airing it out, and it's not cold, so it's probably already about 60 degrees. Just nice and cool, but it's not, it's like not even 1 p.m. yet. So I'll go take my dog for a walk, come home, and then hit some study, and then I got some music stuff I need to look over, and then probably jam on the Xbox. Where I'm at with my OG Xbox now is I've got all the EEPROMs backed up, but I'm deciding on whether I want to know the hard drives or not. The only thing is I've already signed up for Insignia, and I know, if you do that, it's kind of a pain. I think. I think if you do it before you know your hard drive, that's if you sign up. But if you know your hard drive and then do it, but I've already signed up. But I think the thing too is, I can use my original ROM, which I have that instead of knowing my hard drive and then, rebuilding, or I guess you could, yeah, it's a process, instead of knowing my hard drive, I think, and rebuilding my new hard drive with the null key, since I have the EEPROM, the original EEPROM, I'm hoping I could, rebuild or build a new hard drive with the original EEPROM, and then I can use the new, the upgraded hard drive and still be able to get on Insignia. Because it seems like if not, you have to let them know if you know the hard drive or whatever, and then they'll have to remove that out of the server. Okay, we got to reset, so let's go here. Hopefully, we don't get any. Okay. Yeah, but yeah, I love the little shield that could, I love this machine, man. But yeah, it's almost time for me. I think I'm gonna get Zoot here in a minute. Enjoy this nice weather. My dog's a German Shepherd. It's a girl, but she really loves her walk. So and she don't like to go short. Sometimes, if it's funny, like if I try to take her home, like or not home, but do like a 15, 20-minute walk, she'll actually like stop and be like, no, no, she's kind of a brat. So, but I give her about hour and 20-minute walk, and she handles it pretty well. She'll get tired. You can tell she starts slowing down about the 45-minute mark, because I go a little bit of ways from where I'm at, and then after that we start heading home. So usually it's about an hour between oh my. Okay. Oh, it says upgraded. Okay, I wasn't sure. I was like, what happened there? Upgraded to shield experience. Upgrade 9.2. Uh-oh. The only thing now, which I'm kind of good thing I have this plugged in. Okay, check it out, guys. So, nah, it's not a big deal, but I'm using the shield remote. Okay, so it says upgraded, and I'm trying to like get out of this screen here, like scroll down or go back or nah, I'm froze. But good thing, if everything's okay, I have my Logitech F. So it did freeze. It did freeze on the with the remote now, so I can't, you know. But luckily, like I said, I have my Logitech controller on here. So let's see. Okay, yeah, that's working. So damn. That sometimes happens, though. I have that. Like I said, that's probably, I don't know if that's a bug, but that's probably the issue I have the most. Like, I never have none of those issues. I could be in Cody, just playing a song. If I need to stop it and get out real quick, I can. I mean, yeah, the only issue I have sometimes is the remote. See how remote stops responding for 60 seconds after. I've never had that, but oh, look, now the remote's working. So maybe it was okay. But good thing I do have my okay. Do you see what it said? I think it said Shield remote connected or something. That's weird. But good thing I did have my I guess it maybe just needed to read some input, once I pressed the Logitech directional pad here, and then I started messing with the remote. It worked. Okay, so we're upgraded. And that's you guys seen what okay. Yeah, it looks like the remote was kind of sticking there or something. Okay, so that's everything. That's what this upgrade entailed to. I don't know. I could just back out. Sometimes I'll, like do the home thing and like I on the tray on your phone, but let's see if I back out. Okay. Enable auto upgrade. When enabled, Shield TV automatically downloads and upgrades. Uh, I don't know. I kind of like check-in, so change it later from settings. Okay. And and I don't know. I mean, I'm at the point where like I just do the upgrades and go. Some people are very specific with, their machine. I know sometimes the upgrades will, mess up certain software. And if it's older software that was working and the developers ain't updating the software anymore or don't get to it like that, it could, stop working. So that's always a thing too, like there was the and I don't know how official it was, but I got it off the Play Store. I think it was like the Doom emulator or the Doom source, Doom GL, what is it, GLES or something. And it was on the Play Store, and and it was kind of nice having it so you can place. I'm pretty sure there's other ways to do that now, but you can play your Doom on it, and for a while it worked, and then I know in one of the updates that they had it quit working, and I don't even think it's on the store anymore. So that totally just. I think it's still around though, and it's still out there, but it just I don't know if whoever the developer is, if they're still working on an Android port or if they're just doing PC or whatnot. But stuff like that could happen. The one I like now is the Diablo. I have the Diablo game, so they have that de-evolution, which is cool. So I'm hoping, hopefully none of these updates that come mess that up or mess RetroArch. RetroArch stays pretty good with it. But okay, we're gonna go ahead and zoo. I think that's about finished. Oh wow, so okay, I had to finish the upgrade. And there we go. We are back on our home screen as everything should be. Okay, it looks like my remote is still working fine. I'm just kind of curious. Let's see how much how much okay, so yeah, we're good. But all right, guys. And that completes the what was that? Shield Experience 9.2 upgrade. Looks like there was quite a bit of bugs addressed, so that's good. And, a couple well, the Aura 3D really. The GeForce Now, that's always gonna be there. But yeah. All right. Well, it's your boy FREE. I'm clocking out. You guys have a good one. Peace.